Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
I mean, I can hear you, but I don't know if the people can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
There you are.
Okay.
Oh, those dulcet tones. Did you have a good weekend, my friend?
I did, yeah. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Nice extended 3-4 days. 3 days, right?
3 days.
I've lost track already.
3-day weekend.
Nice. Did you do anything fun for the holiday?
Oh, I was pretty busy. I mean, we went to Silver Dollar City yesterday.
Well, that's fun.
So, yeah.
It was a beautiful day for
Did
it.
that all day yesterday. Yeah, it was super nice. Yeah.
I grilled some ribs this weekend, so
Ooh, tasty.
always fun to do that. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess we ought to just make this party start, right?
Make this party start.
Let's get this party started. We get, as I said, some soprano saxophones for you today. So we are going to jump in with that.
All right. Before we do that, though, you know what you have to do.
Oh,
Shirt and watch.
I keep forgetting this. The shirt and watch. You would think after 240 episodes I would know what I'm doing on this show. But no, still don't. In any case, the shirt, Daniel Cremieux. Feel a little patriotic today. Don't know why. Maybe it's the Labor Day holiday. Maybe it's just, whatever. Got the red, white, and blues. The shirt's got a lot going on. I don't know if the camera even shows it, but there's a checkerboard pattern here with the blue and the red, and then you've got the and within each one of those blue blocks and red blocks, there's like a houndstooth or herringbone kind of design on that, and then it's all just swirled all over with white paisley print. So it's a busy shirt, but I like it. It's Daniel Cremieux. Can't go wrong with that. And then the watch. This is my 50th birthday watch from my wife. This is a Movado Museum, and this is what's been flashing on the screen here today. No numbers on that thing, so hopefully you know how to tell time. Nice, just simple black dial with the the classic. Of course, looking at it, it's going to be at the 6 o'clock position, but if we get the right angle on there, close enough. You get the idea. It's a Movado, right? It's cool. There you go. All right. Enough about the shirt and watch. Let's look at some saxophones. All righty. Ooh, looks like I need to get some new gloves up here. These are starting to get a little fingerprinty themselves, I guess, right? So let's see, what do we have? Soprano saxophones today. We're going to start with what we would consider an entry level. Yamaha calls it an intermediate level, but they don't make one that's below this. So for all intents and purposes, this is an entry level. Soprano saxophone, nice, simple, soft-sided case. Backpack straps kind of hidden behind a little zippered pouch there. Accessory compartment on the top. Got all kinds of room for this. Got some weird static in the ears there. Not sure what's going on. All right. So, take a look at this beauty right here. This is the Yamaha YSS for Yamaha Soprano Saxophone 475S Mark II. So this is their, like I said, they're kind of entry level. They consider it an intermediate saxophone. It has all the features that you want on a professional saxophone. It's got poster rib construction. It's got your high F sharp. It's got leather pads with metal tone boosters. Actually, are those metal or are they plastic? Yeah, they're plastic. Okay. Adjustable thumb hook. Did I already say the high F sharp? The mother of pearl Q-touches on this are a synthetic mother of pearl. So they look the part, but they're just a little bit less expensive there. And then, of course, this beautiful bright silver-plated finish. This is a fixed neck soprano, so we'll show the difference with the next one here. So we got one solid piece of metal from the tip of the neck all the way to the bell. One solid piece. Get the right. There's the right. Let me get my coffee cup out of the way. Let's set that over there. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, so there's the soprano. Engraving on this is laser etched there. Just a simple line, kind of a floral pattern. Not really even floral, really, just kind of a simple flourishes with the laser pen there. Really beautiful saxophone. This is a B-flat soprano, of course. Back in the day, in the ancient history of saxophones, the way Adolphe Sax designed them, there were B-flat sopranos and there were C sopranos. So what you would consider a non-transposing soprano in C, which was kind of fun. They're a little bit hard to find these days, but they're a lot of fun when you do. So that's a little bit of soprano sax history. So there is the Yamaha YSS 475 in silver. This also comes in your traditional gold lacquer. I think those are the only two finishes available for this horn. I don't know if it comes unlacquered or in any others. But usually in these intermediate horns, they don't offer a lot of different finishes. So, but it's a beauty, and this one would love to have a new home. So give us a call, check out the website, check out our Reverb page, or let's make an appointment. Sit down, you can come in and try this and get yourself a nice new soprano saxophone. So there you go. That is instrument number 1, soprano saxophone Yamaha YSS 475. Check it out, as Greg likes to say on this show. Check it out. All right. That's
Sweet.
number one.
All right. Well, before we get into the next one, can you recommend some music for us?
We can, or I can. I mean, if you'd like to recommend something, Jordan, you please be my guest.
Okay.
I would love to. You know, maybe we'll do a Jordan's selection next time. Wow. I'm gonna put the pressure on him.
Oh man.
Jordan's gonna have to come up with, because you did it when you subbed on my show. You came up with
That's
some
true,
songs
yeah.
that I had never heard, which were really cool.
Oh, sweet.
So hey, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. So music today, guys. I was struggling to pick some music today because there's so much great music out there, and I've shared so much with you over these last 240 episodes. I mean, we've got 18 hours of music on the Spotify playlist, Wake Up with Greg. So there's a lot out there, but we've only, in the past, I don't know, dozen or so episodes have been showing you an actual video of the song. I thought maybe of doing like a retrospective and going back through some of the songs that are already on the playlist, but actually showing you and actually playing the song for you, because a lot of them you've never heard, because I didn't get to play them for you on the show. All that being said, I am not doing that yet. I'm just rambling at this point. But I am going to share one of my just all-time favorite artists with you this morning. And I think we've got a couple songs on the playlist of hers. The great Diana Krall, one of my absolute favorites, Canadian-born chanteuse, if you'd say. She's a jazz pianist and vocalist, and she is just absolutely amazing in all regards. And she's even got a cool husband. Her husband's Elvis Costello, you know, the great punk rock, alternative rock legend. Would you call him alternative rock? I don't know. Anyway, so Diana Krall, she's made dozens of albums. This one is I think this comes from her Nat King Cole tribute album. The song is called Hit That Jive Jack, and this is a live performance from, gosh, I think it's like 15 years ago or more. But this is Diana Krall, my fave, playing Hit That Jive Jack. Let's see what she has to say, Jordan.
All right.
Oh, what she has to say.
Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and time waits for no man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Standing on the corner, all full of jive. But you know that you're my boy, so I'm gonna give you 5 shot-ya-la. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and time waits for no man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Standing on the corner, all full of jive. But you know that you're my boy, so I'm gonna give you 5 shots. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man and I ain't got time to shake your hand.
Everybody out there is watching. Let's get those two together. 2 voices, 2 hands. Come on. That is Diana Krall and Hit That Jive Jack. Nice little pick-me-up for a Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig into saxophone number 2. If I can get my gloves back on here. We got another Yamaha, but this is a Yamaha from the upper echelon of the Yamaha spectrum. I like using those fancy words. Classic style hard shell case. It's not real leather, of course, but they give it that leather look with the brass hardware. This is my style of case. I still love the old school, hard, just elegant, stylish looking cases. All right, so this one here is the Yamaha if I can get it out of there. This is the YSS EX Custom 875 EX2G, or HG, I should say, for high G. I'm going to put the neck on here so that you can see what's going on. This one actually comes with 2 necks. And if you crawl on the last horn, we talked about how it's a one-piece body. Well, this one, I can just show you right there, okay, has the detachable neck, right? And this comes with 2 detachable necks, one in this curved configuration like I'm showing on the horn right now. Come on, get on there. There we go. And then it also comes with a straight neck. So if you can see the angular difference there, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See how it's got that little bit of a curve to it, and then it comes with a straight one as well. So all that curve really does for you is it gives you a different playing position. For some, it's a more comfortable position. Some people say it also changes the tone a bit, gives you a bit of a warmer tone maybe. I guess maybe just a little bit of that curve there. But this is Yamaha's, Yamaha's top of the line custom series 875 EX HG. So this not only has the high F sharp key, but it also has the high G key. People have their own preferences on that, whether you want the high G or the high F sharp. I mean, the high F sharp is pretty standard these days. High G, not so much. All of those notes are considered part of the altissimo range of the instrument and can be achieved without either of those keys if you are the player in the know as to how to make those alternate fingerings work. I, sadly, am not a fantastic altissimo player, so I prefer to have all those extra keys. Makes it easier for me. But otherwise, on this horn, across the spectrum, we've got the full poster rib construction, high F sharp, high G, Italian leather pads. This does have metal tone boosters. It does have the real mother of pearl key touches. It comes with the dual necks, all your fine adjustments throughout, and beautiful hand engraving on the bell. I don't know if it's going to show up too well on the camera here, but there you go. Gorgeous hand engraving. So this is Yamaha's top of the line. Now they make 2 top of the line sopranos. This is the 875, and then they also make the 82Z custom. So if you're familiar with the Yamaha saxophone line, the 875s are kind of positioned in that classical realm, with the 82Zs being like their jazz or pop oriented horn. And again, that's just what Yamaha says, but you can do anything you want with these horns. Play anything, any style that you would like. It's just whatever is the best fit for you musically. The 82s have a tendency to be a bit brighter in sound. The 875 is a bit warmer, so you can take that into consideration. The metals are the same. The key mechanism is similar. The ergonomics are a little bit different from the 2, but all just top-notch soprano saxophones. Some of the most preferred sopranos in the saxophone market there. So one that I definitely highly recommend. Yamaha, you can't go wrong. Intonation is rock solid on these. Sopranos are notoriously suspect in their intonation. Modern sopranos have really done a lot to improve that, and none more so than Yamaha. So there you go. That is the Yamaha 870. This is a heavier horn too than that previous one. I can feel the weight on that. So yeah, this one might be one you'd want to use a neck strap with. Oh, I just did my Brandon Beck. Well, all right. For those of you who are local, you know who Brandon Beck is, our local weatherman. He likes to say, well, And so there you go. That's my tribute to Brandon Beck. If you're watching there, Brandon, there you go. So that is Soprano Sax number 2. I don't know what else I can say about that. This does come in a variety of finishes. Silver plated, comes in an unlacquered, comes in that new beautiful amber finish. And this is the traditional gold lacquer. So at least 4. And I think this comes in the black finish as well now. So 4 or 5 different finishes on that. So that's pretty cool. So you can pick this up on the website, guys. Check that one out. That is saxophone number 2. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I got to take the neck off of this one. Now, for me, on saxophone, on a soprano like this, I actually do prefer the curved neck, which is funny because I'm mostly a clarinet player, which would mean I would be used to that straight neck feel. Am I putting that in right? Yeah. Just didn't look like it wanted to go. I keep getting hung up on springs here. Let go. Those deadly needle springs will get you every time. You got to watch out for those. So the playing position, even with the curved, I kind of just like the curved neck feel a little bit better. I'm not sure why. But to each his own. Everybody's got their own flavors that they like. All right, that's saxophone number 2. What's next, Mr. Jordan?
All right, can you show us some cool things from your set today?
That's right, Tales from the Set. I can't remember what I showed last time. I think I can. I think Max asked me about the John Tesh deal. I'll just grab some stuff here. Oh no, got a little ding there. Got a little Native American flute here. I got this on a trip to Colorado, actually, well, New Mexico. The destination was Colorado, but we stopped a few days in New Mexico. And I just found one of these in a local shop, and I was really kind of blown away by it. Blown away, playing a flute. It is made out of, I think it's made out of cedar. Don't quote me on that. Sometimes they're made out of willow, sometimes a bunch of different things. This is really cool. I got to play it sitting next to a little river, and I don't know how to play these other than just make stuff up. There you go. Anyway, so that's a fun little flute. This one is in the key of A. High Spirits is the brand. But I did meet a flute maker there in, I think it was Santa Fe where we were at. And he hand makes these things, and they can get to be pretty fancy and pricey. Been following a guy on TikTok that makes ones that are like they're 2 or 3 flutes in one, and they harmonize and create drones and all really crazy stuff. But anyway, that's one item from the set. What else can we grab from the set here? Oh, I know what I wanted to share. This guy here. I know I've talked about this on the show before, but it's been several episodes ago, probably a year ago or more. I got this, my father got this for me, one of those little PBS specials. They were airing the last televised concert of Benny Goodman before he passed. And this was a special gift. You know, you subscribe to PBS, and, you know, depending upon what your subscription level is, you get a fancy gift. Well, this is a really cool little deal, little story of Benny Goodman that his daughter put together. I can't remember her name at the moment. Sadly, I've got some discoloration going on here. So a little booklet talks about my favorite clarinet artist. Let's see, there's some, and even this is kind of like the story of the actual concert there. You've got some fun pictures of the Benny Goodman stair. But as you can see in the center here, what is that dangly thing hanging there? Is it a bookmark? No, it's not a bookmark. This is an authenticated reed, clarinet reed, actually used and played by Benny Goodman. Yeah, his daughter saved them all up, just because he'd, you know, try a reed out and play it and then just chuck it away, and then she would grab them and save them all up, and then she made them available. So I guess theoretically I've got Benny Goodman's DNA here, so any of you guys out there in the cloning world know how to clone somebody. We can probably make a new Benny Goodman. That'd be fun. What kind of reed is this? This is a Van Doren reed. Okay, well, he uses good quality reeds, or did back in the day. So it's a really special deal. I mean, how many people have a Benny Goodman clarinet reed, right? Not too many. I'd like to have one of Artie Shaw's, but he quit a long, long time before Benny Goodman did. Benny Goodman never quit. Benny Goodman died with his clarinet in his hand. He was still practicing at home and just laid down to take a nap and never woke back up. Sad, sad deal there. But, you know, what a way to go, right? Doing what you love, going to sleep. Be kind of a nice way to go. All right, so that's probably enough from the set. We've got a million things. We got lots of time here, so there you go. Benny Goodman's clarinet reed and a Native American flute. That's Tales from the Set. Nice. If there's anything else you see behind me or on the walls you want to ask about, please feel free. I'd be more than happy to tell you the story. All little personal effects from my life. All right, let's get into saxophone number 3. All right. We got one more here for you. This one is a different brand, different maker. And if you've been watching this show at all, you know my personal love and affection for this company. This is the new Ramponi and Kazani solid copper half-curved soprano. And in this brand new, these new cases they've designed, the suede leather locking latches, just an absolutely gorgeous case. Pop this open and show you what we've got here. One of the most beautiful saxophones I think I've ever seen as far as sopranos are concerned. Now, don't get me wrong, the Yamahas are no slouch. I love the Yamahas as well. But take a look at this one. I mean, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This is the solid copper, what they call the Metals series, based on the R1 Ramponi bore. But look at that rich red copper color. Oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous. The beautiful hand engraving on there. Okay, so they call this a half-curved, also known as a saxello. Saxello was a saxophone designed by the King Company back in the 20s, the previous 20s, not the current 20s, but 100 years ago, and is still a design today that is really sought after by players and collectors alike. So you've got a little bit of a tip to the bell, and then you've got a tip to the neck as well. Now this one is a fixed neck, so we've got one solid piece of copper all the way from the top to the bottom with that beautiful natural raw finish on there. So this is going to just age and darken in color over time and just get a beautiful patina to it. Same with the keys. It has that vintage silver plating on it, not brightly polished, but just that gorgeous, gorgeous, rich color. And then what's even cooler is that all the key posts, the thumb rest, the bell collar, all of the posts are brass, so you get that third color contrast on there, which just makes for one of the most beautiful looking instruments. Now, sounding wise, it is also a beautiful sounding instrument. This is a rich, dark sounding instrument, full of just color and flavor. This does have the high F sharp key. It is available with the high G, so if you want a high G, we can order that for you. Beautiful mother of pearl key touches, your rocker style mechanism on the left hand, adjustable thumb hook, highest grade Italian leather pads with metal tone boosters. This is a rock star of a soprano saxophone, guys. This is the Ramponi and Kazani Metals series. I keep getting that tag in the way there. Also available in a variety of other metals. You can get it in solid brass, solid bronze, solid copper, solid nickel silver, solid sterling silver. Let's see what else. I think those are it. And then, of course, you know, in the R1 series, you can get different platings. You can get different key pearls, all that kind of stuff. So really, really beautiful pieces. Ramponi Kazani, they make 3 different models of soprano. They make the standard straight soprano, again, with a fixed neck like the Yamaha 475. And then they make this model, which they call the half-curved or saxello. And then they also make the fully curved, the little baby saxophone soprano as well, which I absolutely love. We'll be getting more of those in here before long, I hope. So there you go. 200-year-old company making things in the old school way, but with a modern mechanism and sound and bore. This is the beautiful Ramponi Kazani solid copper soprano saxophone. Love to send this home with you folks, so check it out on the website or give me a call. Let's make an appointment. Come and visit me. We have the travel voucher program for those of you who have not heard of that before, which basically means if you're in the area or you want to drive to the area here in Springfield, Missouri, we will, and if you purchase a horn, we will reimburse you up to 10% of your travel expenses for coming out and meeting with us. So pretty sweet little deal there. So yeah, come on out and let's hang out and talk saxophones. Would love to do that. And then we can go get some food. I don't know. Nice. We just got 417 magazine. Somebody bought us a subscription to that. It talks about all the stuff that's going on in the area. But they've got this issue is all about sushi. So if you like sushi, we've got some great sushi places here in Springfield. Haruno, Niji, Ocean Zen, Nakata. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. We got good sushi for being a landlocked state right here in the center of the country without any local fresh seafood. But we still get the good stuff. So come on out and check that out. So I think that's all we got for today, right?
I think so. Except your wisdom that
Wrap
you're
it
going
up
to
with a
share
piece
with
of wisdom
us.
here.
Yep.
All right, this comes from the great artist Billy Joel, one of my favorite artists of all time. He's struggling with some neurological issues, I think. I can't remember what the condition is he's got, but he's had to step down from performing for a while. I don't know if it's a permanent thing or a temporary thing, but our thoughts are definitely with him. But here's a comment he made about music. He says, if you make music for the human needs you have within yourself, then you do it for all humans who need the same things. You enrich humanity with the profound expression of these feelings. That's pretty deep, pretty insightful. If you make music for the human needs you have within yourself, which I think most artists would say that they do, then you do it for all humans who need the same things. You enrich humanity with the profound expression of these feelings. So there you go. That is a little piece of wisdom from the master himself, Billy Joel. And that kind of wraps us up for the day, folks. I want to thank you for the privilege of your time. It means a lot to me that you spend your time with me each morning having a good time. So I'm thankful for you. Let me leave you with this parting thought. We'll be here next week, same time, Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., doing this all over again. And then I think the schedule may change after that, but we'll let you know then. So come back and check us out. Remember this, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.